Hey, Brosafina. Yes? Brain. I know you've done the blue collar work, but I like a pink color. Who do we got here? Somebody who says, rolling down the street, smoking Indo, puffing on the sativa. Lay back with her mind not on money, and her money. Where the hell is her money? How's she getting up in there? Getting top-notch pedicures on them beautiful, tiny little, what? Why is it while she is sitting next to the affluenza with giant feet, they try to fit in tiny little shoes on the sale rack at Nordstrom's. Trying to say they've got small feet to everyone else. Get jealous if their feet to be smaller, but what is up with this anime bish sitting next to me getting tuxedo dolls, not French. Listen. Who's going to tell them it's the Hispanics cooking for them and what they think is the authentic French restaurants? May I speak to the chef? Did you use a whole stick of mayonnaise? In the risotto? So listen, I have a question for you. What? Did you bring the juice? I did. That fat, juicy booty, is it written on the back of your pajamas? No, I don't need to put fat, juicy booty on my booty. For everybody to know. It's Jose. What is she doing in her car right now? Being John Malkovich. We have yet to name this character. Someone is going to help me name, as I love my characters. What is this? Some kind of Jeff Dunham series? Who the hell is that? Chris Angel. He would be interested, wouldn't he? She's a magician of sorts. I don't understand it. Some hipster I knew. One of those musicians. Yes, one of those kind said, guess what? I get to do more free work for people who laugh at us for coming to promote the Chris Angel show. Listen, shh. He said, I would score you a ticket if I could get one. I said, not interested. You don't like Chris Angel? Well, you know, it's just performance goth. What? Well, I get to set up the stage. Yeah, well, if I showed up, I'd probably not even look in his direction. Why not? Because he'd probably come up to me and go, why are you intriguing me out of all of these zombie-free workers out here just looking for a place to get a ride for $1 beer? I'm sorry, seltzer. Moscow Mule. What? How does she know this? It's almost like she's been here around us and she's not a goddamn liar. I'm sorry, I don't mean to speak so loudly in your ear. So frat girls, listen, have you considered some the idea that it's hilarious how people want to take up the stripper stage trying to be sex workers because it's so hot to have so many dudes disrespect you for free at the frat houses, but then make fun of anybody who tries to make any money like they're fucking idiots. Does anyone realize that people were tipping in dollar bills in the 70s and garter belts, but the cost of living has gone up so much, but only $1 if you're lucky, while Chadley molests her. And she has to quickly get off stage to get security, to get him and his wife, who claims she doesn't get jealous, but is up there trying to get a face ride by a stripper because she might know how to fucking touch a body part of a woman. It's just a face that you want pleasure. I'm sorry, what? What the fuck was that? Vomiting truths without even sticking her fingers in the corners of her mouth like a fish hook while her feet are in her face, and Chadley and all of his friends laugh. No, we're not going to share this with everyone we've ever known and not known up on the dark web. Shara might know something about since it came out. I'm sorry, we make websites to report people who might be showing revenge porn. Yeah, where they go on there to laugh at who's making it in the first place to try to find theirs, and then seeing what their friends did. They hold over their heads. Oh my gosh. Can a lawyer try to get someone for what they made on camera drunk at the frat houses? I remember going to my first frat party, invited by the waiter down in the upper echelon area, where I think he may have gotten his lodges all over that face of my clients. Lick it off. Keep paying me so you can get rid of your histories with your prior wives like I did. I'm sorry, what? So I know I don't know what he's doing now, something up in hipster politics these days, where he used to score you some free food because you were hot as a miner, which you were dumb enough to go to the frat parties trying to be a badass. But you never went on film because we didn't have really any cell phones. And you probably weren't so stupid to drink the kegs when you got there on the private university. Where he philanthropies after he kind of philanthroped all over your minor body while you were asleep, not drunk, because you don't like the taste of their shit drinks. I'm sorry, were you drinking cider way before it was cool in the 90s when some of these children were born who like, I've got an orchard and I make ciders, want a cider flight? Which kind? I don't know. We only had one or two, maybe one at most. Tattoos weren't even legal. Well, how do we get all those shit? Lower back and tribal and frogs. Little Playboy bunny tanning sticker. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? My mother did this when I was her age. What? No, she's not that old. Yeah, she is. You can't even tell. My mom didn't listen to rap, which she listened to Gin and Juice. Yes, she thought she was a badass. Like she thinks she is today, getting her ass handed to her by the people. Either one, she made fun of, two, judged for doing lesser crimes, or three, don't remember her at all, and that's hilarious, as they beg to get up close to her. Or get angry that Chadley's looking in her direction and wants to really, really request Amy Winehouse. It's the only jazz singer they know to tell a jazz singer to sing because they know jazz. Right? I do. I love Amy. Did you know she was a guitarist long before anyone knew her voice? What the fuck? How does she know shit about people, famous and otherwise, and people who think they're famous who aren't? Because once Instagram gets shut down, you'll realize it's the Bitcoin for the sheep. What's Bitcoin? It's the stock markets for the stupid. So anyway, that is highly uncomfortable, isn't it? It sure is. Help me come up with a name. I want something unique. And not like white people made up names unique bad, okay? I can't do that anymore. Make fun of LaShonda, LaQuisha, Shanae, and come up with names like what? Chadley. Ava Leigh Graceland. I don't want to have to put that on my window. It takes up the entire foreign SUV windshield when I pick her up at school, hoping they'll remember my kid name like everybody else. It's very racist of her. I have black friends with white people names. Oh, she did. Oh, she did. I don't like her zero fucks given attitude. That means I'm not important to get her up in the chain of command of where I want her to be. As she stares at the courthouse going, wow, the prison's behind that, where all the snakes reside when the lawyers go to see the prisoners. The snakes show up. And she's not scared to handle the snakes. Is she a reptilian? Oh, shit, bro. She might be. She's a little fucking shapeshifter. Have you seen all the rest of her videos she's ever made? Not on the Insta, not in frat houses for free. I want to go somewhere and make like a couple $100. I'm a rich girl and needs a couple $100 for the things that I'll do for free. If I'm going to get revenged for it, please let me not be so stupid that I'm not making money for the man. Oh, nah, she didn't. Arriba. Muy caliente. Juicy. Badang, badang. I think she's crazy. She's a functioning fucking sociopath. I don't understand how anybody gets anywhere in life like that. Shows up to our events, films more of it, and oh my gosh, there's so much of us. She'll never run out of skeletons to make organic bone broth off of in plastic farms after melting us down. I wanted to be eaten and recycled better than that. I wanted a tree where I could plant a placenta, not even realizing tribals had to do that because it wouldn't rot when they couldn't eat it. I wanted to be a cool tribal bitch. We fuck! I can't take it anymore. Yes, you can, and you're going to get as much of it as I think you should handle. And then I'll give you a little bit more for the working class. They love it. If you're not going to tip them anyway, they like to watch this. Chianti!